exams. Have you ever wondered what the GCSE exam season is really like? The early mornings, the endless revision, the stress before walking into the exam hall, and that feeling when you finally put your pen down for the last time. Well, over the past couple of weeks I've been filming everything. From the days where I felt completely prepared to the days where I honestly had no clue what was going on. The revision sessions, the panic the night before an exam, the conversations with friends afterwards trying to work out whether we got question 4 right or completely messed it up. GCSEs are something almost everyone talks about, but nobody really shows what it's like from start to finish. So I decided to pick up a camera and document my experience. In this video you'll see the highs, the lows, the stressful moments, and hopefully a few funny ones as well. But if you're about to take your GCSEs or you've already finished them, or you're just curious about what the exam season is really like, this video is for you. So grab a drink, sit back, and come along with me as I take you through my entire GCSE journey. Let's get started.
Free now for the summer, do whatever I like.
I'm going to be filming those over the course of the next 2 months probably. Now it all starts off with this. Now this is what's going to hopefully get me my GCSEs, because without this I can't put anything down and I can't get any marks. So I'm going to organise this now and I'm going to try and get everything I need for the exams. Now obviously I am a brilliant content creator because I set the time lapse up and put my pencil case right in the way. I do apologise. Now I'm just going to place my calculator there because I don't know how much of this piece of paper you can see, but I know you can see this bottom bit because this is a description of what I need in my pencil case for my exams. Now this is actually from my mock timetable. I didn't actually get one with my summer exam timetable, so luckily I kept this one so I can have a list of what I need in my pencil case. So the first thing I need is 2 pencils. Now I've had a stash of these for about a year now and I still haven't got through them. I've got like a whole stash of them in my wardrobe. So I've got 2 fresh pencils there which I can use. I now need a rubber which I've got here, and next thing I needed a ruler. Now I've got this ruler but I don't really want to use it. I want to look a bit bigger for my exams, so I'm going to get my mum to buy me one of those bendy ones, you know, the ones that sort of flop open and flop shut. That's my plan for that. Obviously you can see I've got my calculator there, and then protractor. I need to get a protractor. I've got a little haul here of stuff. So here we've got in this tin box, I bet everybody's had one of these, 3 different bits there, and the main thing I need is this. Also got one of these bendy rulers. Right, I finally got into it, so as you can see, big enough so that you can use it, and it's really handy for lots of different stuff, but then also flips up like that and is a nice little small ruler. Now for the final thing that I have got is some new pens. It is absolutely me and me. As it got closer to the start of my exams, it was time to pack my pencil case, and then it was time for my first exam. Oh my lord, I am done. Drama GCSE is complete and I cannot believe that this is over. I revised a lot for this exam because I only learnt the content for the last bit of the exam a couple of weeks before. So once it was over, I felt pretty happy to get it out of the way. First exam out the way, and it went really well. I think I did pretty good, tried my hardest. I've got extra time for all of my exams. So as the days went by, I had to revise ready for English Literature Paper 1 on Monday. It's currently Sunday night. I'm about to head to bed. I spent about 2.5 hours doing revision today, ready for English tomorrow. English Literature is my first English exam. I'm really excited to get it done. I feel really prepared. I can only do what I can do, and I've prepared my best. So whatever happens, I know I've tried my hardest. Now as the weekend came to an end, it was time for my first big exam, and I totally forgot to update you after the exam, but here's me explaining how I did the day after. That went really, really well. I thought the questions were quite good. I tried my hardest on it, like I said, quite a bit of revision on it. But yeah, if you do the AQA exam board and the AQA paper for English, then you'll know how easy the questions were. On Shakespeare present guilt, 3 Macbeth, something like that. And then there was the question for Christmas Carol was really easy, but at the same time it was quite broad. It was really easy, but then you couldn't really focus down on anything. It was how does Dickens present ideas about Christmas in A Christmas Carol? That's really easy, but at the same time it was really tricky to focus down on something. So yeah, it was quite good, but at the same time I found it a little bit difficult, but I guess some people really did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. It was just, yeah, a bit too broad for my liking. Now with Monday out of the way, it was time to move on to Tuesday.
This is us before biology paper 1. We're highly prepared.
Are we?
Yeah, we've just done some sheets. We got 13 out of 19 on one page and then completely failed the other. Which is that?
And just like that, I am now home. Sorry, did that scare you? With the cat. Well, he has been a little bit of a pickle lately. Last night, if you follow me over my TikTok page, will know that he decided to bring a bird in and leave a terrible mess. If you don't already follow me over my TikTok page, then do go and follow me, Rules Racing 15. Luckily, it seems like it's all okay down here. Now that's the biology paper 1 now complete. Went really well. There's an odd 1 or 2 mark which I didn't understand, but apart from that, I flew through it and was done within sort of like 40 minutes, which is pretty good. That's all the updates I've got for you guys. Tomorrow I've got a little bit of a break with my exams. I think my next exam is on Thursday, which is maths. I've just got back from school. I've stayed on a little bit later tonight because I've got my maths one, like I said, on Thursday, so I thought I'd better do some revision for that. So yeah, I've done some revision tonight with all that, and then my one after maths on Thursday is history, but I'll worry about that when it gets closer to the time, probably on Thursday night. So yeah, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you are, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys, hit that like button, guys, and I will catch you guys up whenever I pick up the camera again. We're doing chemistry revision for next Tuesday.
But we have got maths tomorrow.
We have got maths tomorrow, but we've already revised in maths, didn't we?
I ain't in your maths.
Well, we and George did. Miss was just shouting at us the whole lesson. Brilliant. I've now got to blur that.
What did you say? What did you say?
No, I've now got to blur that thing.
But yeah,
Bye,
bye guys. See you in the next one.
Now with Wednesday done, it was time for my first maths exam.
Okay, so it is now the next day. Maths paper 1, non-calculator, is now complete, which I'm pretty happy about. At least the rest of the maths exams I've got a calculator in. The first half of the exam I actually understood. The second half, not so much. But like I said, I tried my hardest, so that's all that matters really. Right, I don't know how everybody else is feeling, but I'm feeling quite burnt out. I'm feeling very, very tired. But I'm here now revising for history tomorrow. Quite a bit to remember, but what I can do is try and revise as much as possible. Yeah, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I thought these are meant to be summer exams. Bloody hell, it's absolutely tipping it down. And now I've got him, it's basically stopped. Brilliant. Okay, so a little bit of an update on how history went today. So it went pretty good. Managed to do the Germany paper pretty well, and then managed to do the conflict and tension paper pretty well as well. I did only answer like one or two of the questions with one paragraph, but hopefully I do get some sort of marks out of that. I am doing all of my exams through the AQA exam board, so if you are wondering what exams I'm doing and what type of exams I'm doing, it's AQA exams. So yeah, if you sat the history AQA paper, you know what I'm on about. And hopefully, speaking to a few different people, that's what everybody sort of felt. But yeah, trying my hardest. It's on to chemistry on Monday now. I may catch you up through the weekend with revising chemistry. See you then. So with Friday and Saturday now complete, it was time for Sunday. Now it's 1:30. I had a little bit of a break yesterday. I had work in the afternoon and just had a really nice chilled morning because yeah, last week's been pretty mental. I can actually cross off on my calendar all the exams I've done. I haven't done that yet. I've done it on my actual summer exam timetable, but I haven't actually done it on here. The next one is the chemistry paper one on Monday, which is tomorrow. So I'm going to try and do some revision on that now, and I'll set a time lapse up for you guys. Where did this weather come from? Now as the rain stops, I have completed a past paper, chemistry paper one. I used this physics and maths revision website. It's really, really good. Now with Sunday done, it was time to start my last ever proper week at school. So it is now the next day. I'm back in my usual spot in front of the computer, ready to do some literature paper 2 revision, ready for tomorrow's exam. But I just wanted to update you on how chemistry went today. Now chemistry wasn't the strongest paper so far. I felt a little bit I didn't feel very confident on it, but I think I did okay. Obviously you've got the other ones to bump it up, but yeah, I don't know. It went good, I think. I managed to answer every question. The 6 marker was pretty easy as well. Okay, so it's now the next day, and just like Friday, it is absolutely chucking it down. It's been chucking it down for sort of like the last hour or so. It's absolutely mental. And now I get home, the sun has come out. Typical English literature paper 2 went pretty good today. Managed to do okay, I think. The Lord of the Flies questions weren't too bad. They were okay, to be totally honest. And then the poetry questions, I managed to revise the emigre yesterday. And luckily the poem which was on the paper, checking out my history, and the question that we had linked in perfectly with emigre that I revised. So the question I had on the paper, I didn't revise, but the text was there to help me. And then the one that I actually revised that wasn't actually on the paper was the one that matched in to compare it. So it was really, really good, to be totally honest. And the unseen poetry was even better. But yeah, no more exams until Thursday now. Okay, so it is now Wednesday evening and I'm here doing some cards for my teachers. I just have my teacher's name there. I'm just writing a little message in each of these cards for my teachers. I'm not going to do anything big, just want to say a little bit of a thank you, really. I'm going to write these up now and then we'll have to hand them out in the next 2 days because I've only got 2 days of school, real school left. Oh my god, that's scary to say. Also got English and language paper on top, but that's not too bad. I know what I'm doing for that, which is good. Now with Wednesday done, it was time for language paper 1 on Thursday.
This is our last one.
So how did you find English language paper 1 then, Jake?
What's this for?
This is go on YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I wrote about a man that died and there's blood spilled on the stairs. And he was pierced by a king into his skull. By something else tapping in his attic. So basically, right, you got his name, open batch, and then all of a sudden, silence, and then there's blood.
I
Thanks.
think
Mine was good.
I think mine was quite good.
I think my story was quite good.
It was okay. I think mine was quite good. I enjoyed doing mine. I did a description of the house. I portrayed the house as like a person. I said the windows were like eyes.
One of our last vlogs. It's our last day today.
You know how I was saying these are meant to be summer exams? Oh, certainly summer exams now. It is absolutely baking. Golly gosh. Oh, out of breath walking up the hill. Now I'm actually happy to say that I am now on study leave after half term. Got a week off now after half term and on study leave, which basically means that I only have to go in for my exams, which is really, really good. Honestly, I think this is in need of coming back out and just get some air flowing because it is absolutely mental. Even hotter over the course of the next couple of days. So if I think this is hot, then I don't know what's gonna come.
Now as the sun started to beat down, it was time to enjoy my half term. Now the little present from my tutor, he said that I could have anything from the notice board. And he actually made me the sign a couple of months ago. It says, be like Will. Now I'm not going to keep the be like, but I'm going to put my little Will up here on the wall where my revision stuff once was. Okay, so we're now on day 5 of the school holidays. It is the 27th of May today, and we're not far off heading into June, which is crazy to say. But anyway, I have mainly picked you up today to talk to you guys about how hot the UK is, and also to try and get past paper done. I can't go through this vlog without mentioning the heat. Golly gosh, is it hot. Went biking yesterday and it was absolutely baking. It's about 11 o'clock now. I need to get moving really and get some things done before it gets too hot. Well, with Wednesday done, we were well and truly getting to the end of the week off.
Right, I've been suit shopping this morning. It was very, very successful. Everything was like on a really, really, really good discount. I think I got my suit and everything for like 35 quid, and the shoes were meant to be about 35 quid, I think they were. And we got to the counter and she was like, oh, we're going to sell them for about 16. So that was really, really good. I'm currently in Tesco. In our Tesco at the moment, all of the fridges and things, or some of the fridges, have stopped working. It's not very good quality in there. So we started shopping, we were trying to get all the stuff, and we just gave up. Mum said, I'm going to leave the trolley here with all the stuff in it and walk out. We were walking out, Mum was like, oh, they're going to see me on CCTV, aren't they? So she's gone back in. She's gone back in to go and put it all back. She said they're going to watch on CCTV, just walk out.
So with Thursday and Friday now done, it was time to do some stuff in my bedroom. This is currently my desk setup. I love it. I get to sit here, work on my laptop and have that view out of the window. But it needs a real good sort out. As you can see, I've already started. I've took this box out, de-dusted it as much as I can, and I'm about to put everything I need back in there because there was stuff in there which I never ever going to use and never ever going to look at. And I've also, if you've watched the start of today's video, which I guess you have, hope you haven't just skipped to this part, I have had a pinboard down here for a good couple of years now, I think since I got it, and I've been on YouTube and filming in this room. I've had it there. It's got to be a good 2 years I've had it down there, but I've decided to move it up here now with all my revision stuff sort of out the way. I've got nothing big in the house to hang up, so I've decided to put it up here. So as it came to the end of May and the school holidays, it was time to do something useful in study leave.
Okay, so it's now Monday, and I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update because today I actually went down and did some super study sessions at school. I don't know if your school ran these through your GCSEs or will run these through your GCSEs if you haven't done your GCSEs yet, but they're actually quite useful because I went and revised maths for 2 hours. A solid block of maths was pretty good. I managed to revise the stuff I needed to revise, recap the stuff I needed to recap, and also learn the stuff which I didn't really understand. So it was a pretty good little session there, and then I had a little bit of a half an hour break where I could just chill, and then I went and did physics for an hour, which was pretty good, and they're in preparation for my next 2 exams. I've got physics paper 1 tomorrow, which I'm pretty confident about. I do get physics quite a lot, so yeah, should be good for physics tomorrow. And then I've got maths on Wednesday, which is paper 2, so I'll allow a calculator, which is quite good. So currently joining me as I am making my bed. I've had my quilt off for a couple of nights now. I've decided to put it back on because it's meant to be getting quite cool in the next couple of days. It was actually quite cold last night, so yeah, I'm going to put this on. Because today I had physics paper 1, which went pretty good, to be totally honest. Understood pretty much everything. There's one or another question to understand, but apart from that, it was really, really good. On study leave now, like you would have seen yesterday. I'm literally getting back from school and I've literally got nothing to do for the rest of the day. I could do a bit of revision and stuff, but apart from that, I'm pretty much just sat here, bored as anything, apart from pull my hair out. So I went to work with my mum. She works in a school, and I went to work with her this afternoon. We're going to try and do a bit more of that in the next couple of weeks. And then once my exams are over, I'm going to try and go in quite a few days a week to help her out. I've done a bit of maths revision. I need to finish a past paper which I started earlier.
I settled into the routine of study leave. It was time for maths paper 2 on Wednesday.
Just to give you guys a little bit of a change of scenery. I've actually been outside for a couple of hours now. Got back at... Oh my gosh, what was that? That's making so much noise. I got back from school at about 11 o'clock. The exam this morning didn't go so well. Paper 2s are seeming like they're going to be quite tricky because paper 2 today for maths wasn't the easiest. I found it quite hard, and speaking to a few different people, they found it quite hard as well. But we move on from it, and we just hope that the rest of the paper 2 papers in science aren't as bad as that, because yeah, it wasn't the best. But anyway, my friends came around for an hour as they've got an exam this afternoon, so they've gone off and had lunch somewhere else, and they should be there in exam right now as I'm speaking. I've just been chilling out, had my lunch myself, watched some TV, and I've just come outside to give you guys a little bit of a change of scenery, just to break up the content a little bit, because I don't really want to create another clip in my bedroom, because obviously that gets quite boring. We'll catch you guys up in a bit. I might set a time lapse up. I need to go and do some history revision. The reason I'm not on my mum's work and doing some other stuff this afternoon is because I want to revise for history tomorrow, because I've got that 2-hour exam tomorrow for history. So yeah, it's going to be quite a long day tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how rough it is. Was to pick up the camera. This morning I've got history and I'm not feeling it. My hay fever. I haven't had hay fever in years, but today my hay fever is getting to me. My eyes are absolutely stinging. I'm about to wash them out.
So it's a last minute revision done for history, looking at the golden rule sheets. It was time to go and sit the exam, and I was very excited when I got home to announce to everybody that history was done.
History, paper number 2, exam number 2 for history is now complete. I never ever have to do history ever again. So this is what I think of this. One more. History is done. What a feeling. Well, it wasn't my strongest point in history. Today's exam went okay. Migration paper was pretty rubbish. The restoration paper wasn't too bad. I can manage the restoration paper, but yeah. History is done. Let's go. Don't worry, I've tidied it up. Don't worry, it's all here. Okay, so as the sun tries to come out, I'm just gonna give my room a little bit more organised now. These can go as well. That can go in the bin, the Ham House booklet. This is for tomorrow. No, that's not. That is more history stuff. That can go in the bin. Where's the stuff for tomorrow that I need to revise? Is it down here? This is the stuff which I need to have a quick look at, ready for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is English language paper 2, and tomorrow will be the last ever English exam, which is quite good. So yeah, this was a walking talking mock we did, and I found it when I was organising my room yesterday. In the middle of doing history revision, I decided I wanted to give my room a bit of tidy up and a bit of a organised, because I've had all my revision stuff down in here, but it just needed a bit of an organised. There's just paper there, which I didn't even know what it was there for. Do you know what I mean? It was just paper there for random reason. There was just stuff in there which I didn't even really need. I'm actually going to my mum's work again today in a little bit. History is now complete. Guess in.
So with Thursday done, it was time for Friday.
Okay, so it's a little bit different. I've taken the bins to the back of the house. It is now Friday, and today I had my last ever English exam. Literature and language are both complete. My English Gcse is now complete, which I'm very, very happy about. The paper today was really, really good. Managed to answer it really well, I believe. Oh, it's in the bush now. Managed to answer it really well today. Hopefully I got some good marks on it. I believe I tried all the bins back, decided not to film the second one of bringing the bins up because I know how annoying that sound is of me dragging the bins around. But English.
Now I do apologise for the next 15 seconds. I literally just symbolised what I've just said in the previous clip. So it's all the stuff I've already mentioned. I do apologise. If this doesn't show that I'm tired, then I don't know what does.
Very, very happy for that. I've only actually got 4 exams next week. Same as this week actually, but there's a double exam day. I've got 2 exams on one day. That makes sense, next Wednesday. But that shouldn't be too bad. I know what I'm doing for them. Well, I should know what I'm doing for them. It's maths and then DT, so it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully gonna have a nice chill weekend now. Hopefully it stays nice and dry out.
And another thing to mention, which shows that I'm very, very tired at this point, was that I didn't even mention that it's my dad's birthday the next day.
I'll probably shut the door. Thank you. I'll probably see you guys on Monday or Sunday, depending on when I pick up the camera again.
Now with the weekend coming to an end and with my fresh haircut, it was time to revise biology ready for Monday. And with the sun now coming out, come on camera, focus would you, thank you very much. With the sun now coming out and some very nice blue skies, I am now back home. Don't really need 0.5 for this, do we? It's been quite a long day. I have been at my mum's work this afternoon. Biology paper 2 went pretty good this morning. Managed to answer every question with ease, with all the content which was needed to answer them, which is really, really good. The 6 marker was okay. It could have been worse, but it could have also been better. So with Monday done, it was now time for Tuesday.
Do you know what? I'm absolutely knackered. I had a terrible night's sleep last night and get some more revision done. Now, just hit my finger up really. 10 to 6. I went and did a maths super study session at school earlier, which went pretty good. Now try and do a bit of a past paper because tomorrow I've got DT and I've also got maths. And exactly 1 hour later, that is a past paper now complete. I shouldn't really be holding it with my left hand. I've just been writing for a whole hour. My hand is absolutely killing. But that is the past paper now complete. As you can see, I will show you to show that I'm not just saying it full camera. I've actually skipped the multiple choice. Okay, so it is now Wednesday. I had maths and also DT today, which is really, really good. It's really a mess by the fact that I used my back camera to film. It's the best quality camera, that's why I use it.
Yeah.
Fine maths this morning.
Not too bad. A couple questions were a bit bad.
Yeah. Well, that's good then. I think it was good. I think the last couple of questions were okay.
Probability was bad.
Yeah, the last couple of questions were bad, but the whole paper as a whole was okay.
Yeah.
And then DT this afternoon, me and Em actually went to have lunch. I'll put a picture on the screen now.
Yeah.
And then what?
It's not on the screen.
Yeah, but no, do you not get the point?
Yeah.
This afternoon, which was really, really good. The paper as a whole was really, really good. The maths questions were just absolutely shocking, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't understand them, did you? No? No, not the best. Not at all. But we're watching a very scary movie, aren't we? It's actually a 15 rating, which I'm actually... Don't put it on, because there might be children watching this! That's a brilliant shot, isn't it? It's only a bit of blood.
I'll blur it. What is it? Ketchup. That's right then. It's actually only a 15 one, that's what I was trying to say before. Got 2 more exams to go. You've got how many exams? 3?
3, yeah.
3.
3 more.
And then Em, my best mate, she's got 5, I think. She's got 1 tomorrow, 1 on Friday, and then she's still got loads of Spanishes to do next week. So yeah, that's a little update for you guys. I'll catch you in a bit. The weather is absolutely atrocious out there, but just like that, I am now changed and ready for the day. I'm actually going to almost do a chemistry revision this morning. I haven't actually got an exam today, but I'm going to divide them to her work this afternoon. So I'm going to spend some time now revising for chemistry, ready for tomorrow, and then should be all ready for that to get chemistry out of the way. It's really, really late, so that's really, really quiet. But it has been an absolutely mental day. I had chemistry this morning, which was pretty good. Understood pretty much every question. I've got my hair still all down my scalp, so excuse that. I haven't really had a chance to pick up the camera to give you guys an update. I'm working in my mum's school this afternoon, and then at work, my actual work this afternoon, because I was only volunteering at my mum's work. I'm pretty tired now, ready for the weekend, and only 1 exam left. Let's go. So as the weekend flew by, it was time for my last ever exam. See that over there? That's a past paper. Because earlier, I did a past paper on physics, which is tomorrow, which is my last ever exam. I've only got 1 exam now. I'm so excited. I'm pretty ready. Raring to go. I just want to go in there tomorrow. Tomorrow is my last ever exam. And then I'm free after the summer. Let's go. I cannot wait. Let's get in there. Let's go and smash it out. It's about 10:30 now, so let's head to bed. But yeah, let's go. Last ever exam this morning. This feels really surreal. It hasn't really sunk in yet that this is my last ever exam. As you can probably see, my eyes are really sore this morning. They are fighting against me this morning. But go in there, go and smash it out. And yeah, in about, well, let's break it out. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I'm going to be a free person. I'm not going to have any more exams for 2.5 months. I'm not going to have school for 2.5 months. I'm not going to have the pressure of doing homework, doing work, doing revision for 2.5 months. This is absolutely mental. Now before I play the last clip of today's video, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching today's video. If you've made it this far, you have certainly enjoyed today's video. I have spent so long editing it, producing it, filming it, doing all the stuff behind the scenes. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys, hit that like button, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Let's play the last clip. That's it. I am done. All of my GCSEs are now complete, which is really, really scary to say. I've got my leaving hoodie here, which is really, really nice. I won't show you the front, it's got my school badge. I'll show you the back. I went for this colour, which I think is actually quite a nice colour. Exam today was okay. Could have been worse, could have been better, but it was pretty good to be honest. Also got my prom ticket as well, which I need to keep safe because that is going to be something that I need in the near future. So I am done. GCSEs are done, and what a feeling it is. I'm free now for the summer to do whatever I like, which is just crazy to say.